Okay, Boo back and welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be talking about the best novel in each category, and I'm pretty sure everybody will be able to agree with this video. Come on, man, it's not really a lot of good novel. Let's just be honest, bro. So I'm pretty sure every single opinion right here, everybody will agree with. If you disagree, then you're not a culture champ. Sorry, let me calm down right there. Switch up the music real quick. I'm sorry for coming off with too much energy. Now we're gonna be talking about the best Zanzia. Now I don't even think I need to even say what this is. I'm just gonna show you. Come on, man. Do I have to explain why Reverend Insanity is the best Zanzia, aka cultivation novel of all time? I have a whole video on it. If you don't know what Reverend Insanity is about, I could give you a quick overview. Basically, this dude became a demonic cultivator in the span of 200 years. After going through 300 years of torment, he crashed out. He made everybody an enemy. When they figured out this man made a crazy goo immortal, they all pressed him on his mountain. He was finna die. He knew it, so he used it, crashed out, hoping that the rumors were true. Guess what? Them rumors were true. That's Reverend Insanity for you, and oh my god, is it peak, man. Good cultivation system, amazing world building, amazing dialogue. A little bit too much exposition, but oh well. At least it's not like Lord of Mysteries. You know, a lot of people get mad at me when I say that, bro, because it's like, ugh. What do you mean by that? I mean, nothing's wrong with too much exposition. I actually like reading. Since we're talking about the best horror, Lord of Mysteries, obviously, this shit got a whole SCP system built into it, bro. You can't tell me this isn't horror, man. This is what I've always wanted. Now, why I'm not reading it? Well, because I want to read Reverend Insanity. It's not even, there's really no problem with Lord of the Mysteries. It's not even as boring. Guys, I gotta know that I be satirical in my videos. Don't take me seriously, bro. Lord of Mysteries isn't actually boring. I think I even said that in my Lord of Mysteries is boring video. Like, it's not actually boring. Too much storytelling, if I'm being truthfully honest. Like, that lore dump is insane in volume 1. I just had to take a little break. I know it's going to get absolutely insane after volume 1, but I also want to cover Reverend Insanity, get deep into it, and then I want to get into Lord of Mysteries. I haven't even had time to read. Anyways, Lord of Mysteries about this nigga named Klein. He does this ritual back on Earth. He gets teleported into the goo. Lord of the Mysteries world, and think of it like if Lovecraft and SCP had a baby and the cultivation tag came over every once in a while and tried to spit game. The Lord of Mysteries was not listening to it for real, but as he grew up, he was like, you know what, maybe cultivation ain't wrong. And that's basically Lord of Mysteries. Like, it's like 20% cultivation, SCP Lovecraftian, and then it's like a whole bunch of originality, bro. Like, it's like it took the best things out of each piece of fiction and merged it together. People consider this technically the best novel of all time. And like, no doubt about it, at least the best web novel of all time. And there's like no doubt about it. And I haven't read enough to even say that, but we're gonna be talking about harem. Now you might be like, oh my god, there's actually a best harem. Oh my god, I can't believe the Grand Sovereign actually finna nominate the best harem. Yes, I absolutely am. I absolutely love harem. I actually just found the #1 harem of all time. Trust me, here's the one. Oh wait, it doesn't. Yeah, I was kidding. If you thought I was finna nominate a harem, you're wrongly mistaken. What's the next one we're gonna be talking about? We're gonna be talking about best systems. Now, if you watch all my previous videos, you're gonna be like, he's talking about the strongest system. No, I actually sat down, thought about all the novels. I searched up all the websites, looked through them, because I don't remember most of the novels I read. I'll have to actually see it in order to remember it. So I'm scrolling through these lists and stuff like that. I'm like, oh my god, I forgot I read like 110 chapters of this. I literally read 110 chapters of this. I dropped it off because the story pacing was genuinely slow. Like, the story literal pacing. Like, for him, let me explain what it is. My longevity system. Now, you might be like, what is this my longevity system about? So, this dude transmigrates into a new world. He's trying to find if it's cultivation, stuff like that, because he reincarnates with a system that makes it so that he can basically reset to a certain point. Think of it like Subaru's cheat, but buffed up on crack. But basically, he becomes this king, right? Because he basically learns everything, man. He just goes back to his anchor point from the past and then just redoes everything that he knows. And then he's like, he rises up to become a king. He just copes with the fact that, okay, this isn't a special world. There's no such thing as cultivation or no superpowers. It is what it is. But then one day, while he's celebrating his 50th anniversary of being a king, his kingdom get attacked by 2 cultivators fighting over a technique. And they both end up murking each other, crashing out, killing this whole village. Our MC goes deadpan and goes, oh well, I don't really care about this village no more. Now that I saw some cultivators, I know that cultivators exist. I'm gonna go back to his anchor point and try to finesse these cultivators. And for like the next 30 chapters, he tried to get into the cultivation world. It was something about this whole, it's actually a good novel. It's well written. It's very, very well written. It really takes its time. He starts to manipulate him. He got like a special type of ability where he can manipulate the butterfly effect. It's a very, very good novel, but it's a snowball type of novel where over time it gets better. At first, it's like very, very boring. It's like, It's like, ooh. It's like, oh. It's like, oh my god. Best series? Come on, man. You think it's gonna be Swallow Star? Nope. You think it's gonna be Soul? What's it called? I'm gonna say Soul Land. Is it Soul Land? That don't even sound right. It's the Urgent verse. Ayo, the border kind of trap. These are the go-to novels. I think nothing's wrong with if you read the Argent novels first, because I feel like the Argent novels are all around balance, bro. No systems, never system. They just give the MC a special treasure, tie it with some crazy lore to the universe, and call it that. It's a simplistic formula, but it works every single time. And some of these stories are literally peak. Pursuit of the Truth is one of the best novels of all time, in my opinion. I Shall Seal the Heavens actually made me laugh. Renegade Immortal, come on, man. Wang Lin is one of my favorite characters of all time. So you can still make well-worth stories with this formula. Crazy formula, bro. Now, come on, bro. When you hear regression, what's the most popular novel? And that's a Regressor Tale. And that's a tale of a regressor Freak, what is this name? This is a regressor's tale of cultivation. Listen, I read the first 10 chapters a long time ago, and it was pretty good. I dropped it because it only had like 16 or 17 chapters at that time. And I was reading on this weird, obscure website, bro. I was like, you know what? I gotta wait for this to just stack up on some chapters. So I read some BRAINROT. So far, I come back, now I got like 500 chapters. I reread the first 10 chapters, and when I mean reread, I mean skimmed through it really quickly. But don't worry, it came back to me. You know, it's not that bad. Literally, regression is tied into his ability. Basically, he could, like, all his co-workers and his friends get transmigrated into this cultivation world. All of them get like these special abilities. And then in his first life in this cultivation world, he thinking, oh my god, bro, I have no special ability. I'm just gonna die as this mortal who never be able to cultivate. And then he dies, but then he regresses back to before he goes into the cultivation world, and that's his ability. He can regress. I haven't gotten really deep into it, but it's written really well. It's really in depth. The chapters are very long. It's giving me Unsheathed vibes. What the freak? Wait, that's the end?